Are you wondering how to create images for your social media posts? I'm going to show you an easy way to do it using the tools at canva.com. My name is Erica Larson, and I'm with the Small Business Development Center at Lorain County Community College. I'm a social media manager by trade, and so Canva is a tool that I use every single day of my life. So let's get started. If you've just opened your Canva account, it probably doesn't look quite like mine because it won't have any recent designs yet. But what you will have are all of these options at the top that allow you to choose the type of image that you're making. So let's say that you're making an Instagram post. You can look at these options at the top here and choose Instagram post. And as you're hovering over all of these different options, you can see that the difference between all of them is the dimension that your image will be made in. So this Instagram post is going to be 1080 by 1080 pixels. This Facebook post is 940 by 788 pixels, and so on. Of course, there are different dimensions that you can make work on your different social media pages. But if you're just getting started with Canva, this is a great way to just get going. So let's choose the Instagram post. So this is our canvas, and it starts off blank. I think that the easiest thing to start with when you're just getting rolling with Canva is a template. If you go over to the left-hand side here, right at the top, it says templates. And when you are in this section, it gives you a whole lot of layouts that are already put together for you so that you're not just starting off from scratch trying to draw or create images yourself. Starting off with a template is a good place to get going. So let's say that you're in the beauty industry, for instance. If you look up makeup and templates, it'll give you different layouts that they think are a great place for you to start with a look for your social media post. So let's see here. Let me choose one. Okay, I'll pick this one. Now, the neat thing about this is that you can replace every single thing about this template. This is a photo that you can replace with one of your own photos or with one of the stock photos provided by Canva. And everything within it is its own element. You can see as I hover over this little kind of splatter of makeup, probably foundation or powder, um, it's its own image. So this can be moved around, it can be deleted, it can be swapped out, whatever you want to do with it. Another thing that's really neat about this is that you can actually change the colors of everything in here. Not the photo, but all of the text. Now, one thing you're going to want to check out in a different video is how to set up your brand kit. And that will allow you to automatically add your own colors when you're creating images in Canva. Now, I've already set up my brand kit in Canva, so let me show you how it works. If I go over to the left-hand side where it says styles and I click on it, these are all of the different color palettes that I have put in here. Now there's my own, I own an agency called Pixel Power, and then I have a whole bunch of my customers and their colors so that when I'm making posts for them, I can choose to make all of the images match their brand colors. So let's say that I was going to use Pixel Power's colors. I can click this template and it recolors everything in that design. Isn't that neat? Now, let's say we don't like this. That's fine. We'll just click it again. It gives you another option. Click it again. Now, obviously, my company's colors aren't really the best for the makeup industry. So if that is your industry, you're going to have your own colors that make a lot more sense for what it is that you're doing. But this is just to show you how neat it is if you set up your brand kit in the beginning, how nice it is to apply those styles to the designs that you're making. Now, I mentioned that you can replace photos within the image. So this photo, if I click on it, it can be it's a drag and drop kind of function. And it can be replaced by something that you find in Canva or something that you have and upload on your own. So let's say you don't have a picture to upload on your own. We're going to go over to photos on this left-hand side, and I'm going to search. Let's just see what comes up for makeup. Now, of course, I can't, if I'm actually in the makeup industry, choose any random piece of makeup if I'm selling products, but I can choose things that go along with it or make sense with it. So let's see here. I have a lot of different options. Maybe brushes make sense, or maybe just a splash of color makes sense. And you see how this is just a simple drag and drop. If I choose a photo on the left hand side and I want to use it in my picture, I just take it, drag it, and let it go. So that is super simple, great functionality that allows you to really customize things for your own brand. Now, let's say that you have your own photos. If you have photos of models wearing your makeup or the products that you're selling, you can go over on the left side to uploads. And this is where you can upload your own media. Now, I don't have any makeup pictures, but let's see. I'm sure there's something I could pick out here just to throw it in. Okay, so I just uploaded a picture of one of my clients, and she's just going to be our model for today. And let's say that she's someone that I want representing my company. Let's see here. No, okay, so that is not a good a good photo, and we can see why, right? It's because the dimensions for this are not fitting her face properly. So you're going to have to fool around with that a little bit when you're uploading photos or when you're picking out stock photos, because just because there's an open space doesn't mean the picture you have is appropriate for it. So let's see, maybe there's something else I've uploaded in the past that would fit better. Oh, this one works much better, right? This friend of mine she was winning an award, and I used her picture in something. So you see that's a much better fit. And the way that you adjust this is if you want to move her over, or the image, you're going to double click on that, because this is essentially just a container. This jagged edge kind of box is just a container that holds the picture in it. If you double click on that, you can drag back and forth the picture if it's big enough to do that. You can stretch it out so that you're just highlighting a part of a person. Let's see, if I wanted to see her face a little bit more, I can stretch that out, make it bigger, and there she is. So that's a really great way to get started with creating social media images using a template in Canva. Now, what you're going to do is, once you have this set up the way that you want it, you are going to download it. You can use the scheduling tools within Canva, but I'm not going to talk about that today. And it's not something that I use. I like to use a specific scheduling tool that allows me to post out my image to all of my different social media platforms at the same time. And I don't use Canva for that. So what I do is I want to download this image. So I go up here to the right-hand corner where I click download. It's suggesting that I download a PNG, which is excellent. A PNG is a picture file, which is high quality and great for social media. And then I can click download. So let's see, I'm downloading my picture here, and I'm just going to choose a title for it. Let's see, makeup how to, or makeup post how to. How about that? And I'm just going to throw it in this folder that I have for social media images. And there you have it. Now I own this image that I've made, and it's ready to go for all of my social media pages. Now, of course, we picked at the beginning Instagram as the template that we want to use. Now, for an Instagram template, you do get a square image, and it is usable on other platforms as well. They're very forgiving these days, where they didn't used to be so forgiving. So Square can work out on most platforms. I would just try it out and see how it works. Um, on your social media page, how it looks. And because the platforms change all the time, I can't blanket statement say that it'll be that way forever. But at the time of this recording, it worked really well on all of them, at least the ones that I'm using. I hope that was helpful. If you have other questions about Canva or how to create your social media posts, I would love to help you through advising with the SBDC at Lorain County Community College. My name is Erica Larson, and I hope you learned something today. Thank you.